To get a sample maker, here's what I would do. This is the best way. Either, try to get a factory that'll do it, and some will do samples, some won't. Some will do it if you catch them on a good day. Some will do it if they like you, right? So again, being likable, showing up is so important. But put an ad in Craigslist. This is how a lot of my clients find people, and it's working well. Put an ad in Craigslist. And if you think my people, they're not going to speak English, that's okay. I don't think Shirley speaks internet, but her granddaughter does, right? And she found me, right? So it doesn't matter. People in their families are going to be checking Craigslist. And put that you need a sewer and you need try to be as specific as possible. And then get 5, 6, 7 people if you can to come to your home or your office and pick up some samples. They can do it there with you, or they can take it home and bring it back later. And they really try to explain what it is that you need from them. And usually, let's say you do 10 and 5 show up and 5 are all looking pretty good and you really need like 2 or 3 people, hire them all, because 2 or 3 are going to drop off. It happens every single time. So if you think, oh, I have these 4 great sewers, are all great, how am I going to pick? Don't pick, use them all, because a couple of them are going to flake out eventually. And then you'll be left with the 2 that you really need, okay? So that's the way it works. You have to have a sample ready. Maybe they're going to cut it for you, maybe not, whatever you want to do. That's how to find a sample maker old school, okay? The other thing you can do is be creative. When I started the baby blanket business, I was a little tired with all the schlepping from doing my line for so many years. I wanted something a little easier. I mean, nobody's butt looks fat in a baby blanket, right? Nobody's babies are complaining that their butts look, So it was like, this is great. So I needed a new sewer, because the sewers that I had were too high-end for doing the baby blanket. And my friend Julie says to me, oh, I go to that dry cleaner over at this one section. That lady's really good at alterations. And I was like, oh, thanks. Thanks for the tip, right? Like, sure. And I was like, she goes, no, I mean, really, she's from Korea, and I think she has a background in sewing. And I was like, thanks a lot, lady of the dry cleaner. I'm in business here. So anyway, I went to the dry cleaner one day, and I started talking to her. She owned a factory for 20 years in Korea. Owned her own factory. I was like, oh my God, she did all my baby blankets, including the cutting, for like 1.5 years. It was great. So it's okay to think of like ways that are not the traditional ways, and just being resourceful. Now, granted, I'm not going to be able to grow with her very much, although, you know what, once you're in with one community, they often have a lot of friends. She had other friends who had a Korean, another friend had a Korean factory here in the States. Like, they tend to know each other. But, it's a good place to start, and I didn't know where my business was going to go. And so it was wonderful. And plus, they're open every day from 7 to 7.